2025 seems to be a good year. My cup filled up. Looks like motor oil. That's a man's drink right there, boys. Transmission fluid. So anyway, shout out to Kicks Generations. Here we go again, buddy. All my fucking sluts back in the house. We're going to open up this bad boy. We're going to look at it. We're going to get a refresh. Let's go. Please, Kicks. No more packing peanuts. For God's sakes, please, no more. Astro Boy DX3 Mechanical Clear. Hung Hing Toys. This is my first Hung Hing Toys, but I saw this, and a major reason why I wanted to get it, I love the Blitzway Astro Boy, which I have. It doesn't move. It's more of a statue, but the plates and everything could come off. So I saw this thing, and I'm like, well, now it's the best of both worlds. You got the mechanical, and you have it being able to move. This is my third Astro Boy. The first one was the Blitzway. Then I got I forget the name of it. It was a smaller, non-movable, basically, version of the Blitzway, more or less. It was still die-cast. I got it on AliExpress. They actually had the black and the green underwear. Or was it red? Yeah, it's green. So they had the black and the green version. And I guess the green version is the original. So I just got that because the Blitzway had the black. So let's check it out. Side of the box. He looks pretty cool there. Back of the box. I mean, he looks pretty cool. Damn, wow. This thing's huge. Well, he's pretty big. I mean, shit. 1, 2, 3.5 fists. I think he's a 12-inch figure, but I'll check it out. He's pretty heavy. When I saw that box, the box looked kind of big but narrow. And I'm like, oh, great, you know, big box, small figure. No, but that box needs to be that size for the figure. Look at that. Look at how big. So here's a 16-ounce water bottle. Those directions are huge. And here, there's a little height difference, so I'll raise it up a little bit. There you go. It goes right up to his neck. So he's a whole head above a 16.9 water bottle. This thing is cool looking so far. When I first opened the tray, I was like, oh shit, I'm missing a bunch of stuff. And then I was like, oh, there's the clear part. So this is how you get it. Here's the non-clear half parts. So if you want to do, I guess, half clear. So that's it. It looks like nothing. And then you have a few parts over here. Batteries included. Nice. You know, I think having the batteries included in the figures are nice because of the fact that it's like now you can light it up, take some pictures for the first time, and kind of do what you want without having to search for the batteries. Yes. He looks absolutely stunning. Right out the box. Guys, this is crazy. I'm just trying to fit them all in the frame here. So anyway, here's the measurement. So I got him on a couple stands, as you can see. Yep. He is to the top of the headpiece. 12.25 inch exactly. 12.25. You have, now let's get into this, because I didn't, like, I'm opening this with you guys now. Okay, you see the plastics on, it's still dirty. I'm literally going step by step. I'm pretty excited about the Astro Boy. Again, I know nothing about this. I know I guess he's a robotic Pinocchio with superpowers. If I had to take gun to my head guess, maybe he wanted to be a real boy or something. I don't know any of the story. I just know he was built by a professor, or he was a real boy that got hurt, turned into, I don't fucking know. Okay, there you go. The cool thing is, he looks cool. I love this aesthetic. The kind of like the Americana, if you guys remember the big boy. It reminds me of that type of era, the 50s, whatever, 40s maybe even sooner. It's the only cartoonish type of figure that I have in my collection. So he gets a pass because he can do this. I don't know if you heard the... So, look at that, die-cast piece. So this guy goes in the collection because he can do this shit. And this has to be one of the coolest things any robot or any figure can do, if done properly. Because if you don't get the pieces that can't go on correctly, it's just like shit. If you get like a bad King Arts figure, well, you know what? There's a couple QC with some of the armor on the King Arts is the first thing I can think of. The Guy King. That's still one of my that's in my top 5 favorite figures. King Arts Guy King. If you get a chance to pick that up, it does have QC issues with some of the, with some of the armor, things not fitting properly. But if you have it in hand and you can look past the couple of things, when you display it, you don't need to display it with any special bullshit. You don't need to make it look good. It's just amazing. It looks good on its own. Like, almost any pose, the proportions are amazing. King Arts Guy King. Still, after all these years, 5 years of collecting, King Arts Guy King still has to be in my top 5. The Carbotics Mazinkaiser, he's in the top 5. Look at that. So, I'll tell you right now, we might get some light up features. Now, the eyes are just some thin piece of kind of translucent plastic, but I'm fine with that. Head, all metal. Over 12 inches tall. Look at this, boys. Let's get into it. It's 2025. The robots are coming. Ooh, you motherfucker. Look at this. While I'm taking off the armor, I'll give you guys a couple updates of some stuff going on. So I'm redoing the office, the whole back wall blown out, and yeah, so there's going to be a different display going on, which is nice. Let me take this off. So I'll leave this plastic on for now because I'm extended here. I don't want to scratch anything while I'm just kind of quickly doing this to show you. Does this come off? All right, the top of the boot doesn't look like it comes off. So what I'll do is I'll focus down on the boot. Look at that. Oh, shit. Okay, so that's not a big deal. I think it does it on purpose so it can come out. Not a huge deal. I don't like that design at all, though. Don't like that. That wears out. That reminds me of the kind of like an SOC gunbuster. So let's see the articulation, because the big thing is here. I'm comparing this to the Carbotics, all right? So let's see how much of a bend we get with and without the armor. All right, let's check the legs first since we're down here. And again, I just got to clean up the little foam pieces. Look at that. I don't want to push it. I don't want to touch, but look, you get the idea. Another, what, centimeter or two? Nice, tight friction joints. All right. Let's take this off. All right, so I've gotten a couple War Machine from Hot Toys action figures. The reason why I'm telling you this, I did a couple reviews on the channel. And instead of opening each individual one, because they're almost the same. There's really nothing to them. I don't want to milk the system and, really bother you guys with all these videos. You just want to be careful moving this because every single piece is going to touch. Every single piece, I'm telling you. Back, you just want to take it easy. Because this is nice, light paint. And if it gets screwed up, then it's going to be easy to see. So there's a button here. Okay. Listen. So it clicks to stay on. I'm sure the heart and the eyes light up. No fucking way, guys. Look at this. When I'm moving the arms, I'm trying to position right in the middle. But anyway. This is insane. It's not much, but the eyes can move. You can actually have them look around a little. And the tubes in the top connect. So anyway, I'm getting back off track, but I'm trying to stay with it. So Justin's collection is probably one of the best Hot Toys channel out there. So if you're looking to see a channel, Justin's collection's good. Mr. Milk Mustache is another good channel. I'm pretty sure that's his name. So I've watched some videos to compare. I'm getting one of the Iron Man figures because I didn't want Iron Man. I only like War Machine. I don't like too many Marvel characters. I used to love Wolverine back in the day. I'm all set. Yeah, I'm just right now I'm just a Juggernaut fan, and I still like War Machine. So they didn't have any. If Hot Toys comes out with a die-cast Juggernaut figure, no joke, I'll buy 2. So this guy's going nuts here, taking off all the shit. So I'm going to do a big comparison video once the last of my War Machines from Hot Toys come in. Alright, so the underwear doesn't come off. The back armor doesn't come off, which is fine. It gives it something to anchor to. And it still gives him like a little beef, so he doesn't look like a skinny, you know, like a skinny android type of anorexic looking robot. So let me see how far I can bend this elbow. Yeah. Wow. Again, I don't want to go that extra. He can. There you go. Nice tight joints. Love it. Good job. Couple more pieces to go. Just trying to be careful. There's little... So if you want to get a spudger in there, but they're not hard. This is very friendly. What is it? User friendly. Taking off this armor. It's not a huge deal. Look at that. It looks good. Goes all the way into the fingers. So it doesn't look like you can take the hands off or really interchange anything. Now he has... Oh, wow. Drop down hip. Look at that. Look at... You can see like the... I think it's just plastic, but it still looks like robotic and mechanic in there. Let me see. Oh, okay. That's why everybody's different. It's after a while, like I'll do an unboxing or a review, and then after a while, after I do it, you know, you kind of get used more to the figure, play with it, and you find different things out about it. But if a box on it says die-cast and you're not sure if it's die-cast or not, then I don't know, maybe you can't read or whatever. Point being is that, look at that. You can pull these out, and the more I mess around with the figures... Oh, shit! Okay, the arm can come off, guys. No panic. Holy shit, that scared me. The fuck? Alright, so the arm can come off. I don't think the head can come off. And I don't think the legs can come out. Look at that, right back in. Love it. So you get some extension on the thighs and the shoulder joints. Very nice. That's thoughtful. The head can't come up and down. So after going through it, you find out little stuff like this. Because when I'm unboxing it, I'm trying to get the information to you guys. It's on camera. I mean, it depends, I guess, on how you do it. I could pause this, play around with the figure for a while, get back to it. There's a ton of different things I could do. But usually I find out some stuff about the figures later on when I'm reposing, cleaning, moving. Wow. Well, I'm glad I found this out for you guys so I could show you now. I mean, that's pretty much it. You know, I'm not with the accessories too much, but I'm going to check them out for you guys because I want you to see them. I think it would be a little redundant to put it on, but I'm just showing you each piece. So you can do full transparent. So there's double sides for everything I wanted to show you. Because some of them just only allow you to do half. You can pull off the fists. I was wrong. Those ball joints look like they were pretty good in there. So if I didn't see these fists, I would never know you could pull them off. Some batteries. I got to find out what this is. I think this might be a little stand. I don't know what that plastic piece is. And then you get a half of a face and a half of a chest. So you really can't do a full... Oh, you can. Okay, yep. So you can do full half. Because now that I just remembered, these are the only two solid pieces. So that's actually cool. All right, so you can do half of a body, skin, half robot, full skin, full clear, full metal, half plastic, half metal. So, you know, the options, you got a couple of different options. I saw on the back, this is the butt booster. So this goes on his ass. These go on his feet. But the batteries I'm going to take out because there's a little compartment right there that I want to show you guys. And then I'm going to light it up. Guys, I'm thinking I just saw the symbol. I think this is the same company who did that statue I was talking about the green pants version with on AliExpress. But now they made a movable figure version. I think this is the same company because that symbol, this looks familiar. So if you check out Takuza Productions, Takuza Toys, you should be able to find the other one if you want. So now you have, it's smaller. It's about 8-inch. This is 12, something like that. But this one is a direct, I would say a more direct comparison to the Blitzway. I'm pretty sure this has a lot more metal. This is die cast heavy. You guys, if you're into collecting like that, you'll see that some of the less popular toys have way more die cast in them because that'll be their selling point. So there's magnets. You can hook on the magnets. They don't stick in. Butt magnet, foot magnet. Here's some picture of the clear. Half head, full clear. Look, the extension. So here it is. Okay, that plastic piece is if you want him to sit down. Kind of like, just like a doll. That's what I was looking for. Yep, you can take all this stuff off. That's why you should read the directions. But the reason why I wanted to show you this, I wanted to see that what that plastic piece was. Look at this. Look at that. Nice inside detailing. It shows you the muscle. I mean, this thing kind of reads almost, I don't know, it's cool. Look at that. Yeah, very, very nice. Very nice. I'm glad I opened those instruction booklets. I'm glad I showed you guys. Now, I thought it was kind of funny. As I'm taking this off, as I'm taking off the battery pack, it's like shaking. It's kind of cool. It just, if you get one of these and you do it, it makes it look like the battery pack's getting ready to blow off. Or there's a little clip here at the top corner. All right. I'll put the batteries in. Nice. Hey, if you made it this far in the video and you liked it, please like, share, subscribe. I'm always getting new things. I'm not into just one niche. So if there's something like this, well, I mean, the die-cast thing, I'm all about die-cast, okay? If it doesn't have die-cast, 99%, unless it's amazing, it's not going to be in the collection. Like, share, subscribe, thumb up, whatever you want to do. Anything's appreciated. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Yeah.